Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I'm Dan and I'm the youth worker here at St Luke's, and you know what? I'm so excited. Why? Because every Sunday we're going to be having a party. Do you like to party? Well look, I've got my party shirt on today and we're going to do a few songs and we're also going to hear a story. So, if you like the sound of that, why not stick around? We're going to be on St Luke's YouTube page every Sunday, without fail. So, up first, we've got a nice story. So I hope you're sitting comfortably and listen to the story. Then, we've got some worship songs. So up on your feet for that.
It's the story of the big party. Once upon a time there was a man, a rich man, who threw a big party for his friends. When everything was ready, the drinks, the cakes, the decorations, the party hats, the balloons, he told his servants to go out and fetch the guests. When the servant knocked at the first guest's house, the man met him at the door with a worried face. "I cannot come," he said, "for I have just bought a piece of land and must go and see that it is all right." When the servant knocked at the second guest's door, the man's face was much the same. "Cows," said the man. "I've just bought some cows, and one can't be too careful with them. I must make sure that they're well." It was just the same with the third guest. "Oh, I can't come tonight. I've just got married." When the servant reported all this to the master, the rich man was very angry. "So they can't be bothered to come. Well, I know plenty of people who will come. Go out into the streets," he ordered his servant, "and invite the poor, the homeless, the unwell, the lonely, and bring them back." And so they came, and the people that no one else would invite came to the rich man's party, and they had a great time. Now Jesus was telling this story to a group of people, and he said, "The next time you throw a party and send out your invitations, make sure you include everyone." People asked why he said that, but he said because none of those people are ever able to pay you back. They're not rich enough or well enough to throw their own parties, but God will be so happy that you have been kind and thoughtful, and he will save a special seat for you at his party that he plans to throw in heaven. And one of the guests, hearing this story, said, "Hooray for God and for everybody who gets to go to the party in heaven." That's a good story, and it's good to think about being kind and thoughtful to others. And each time you do something during the day, just ask yourself, is that a kind thing to do for someone else? Would it be thoughtful? How could I help that person? So don't forget. And if you want to make yourself a party hat, I've made one here. I've got myself a circle of paper by drawing round a dinner plate. I've taken out a piece, and then before I've sellotaped it together, I've just drawn myself a pattern, and on it, which is all back to front for you, it says, "Come, for everything is ready." And then I just sellotaped it together, and there is my party hat. Come, for everything is ready.
Thank you so much for that, Barbara. Up next, guys, come on, up on your feet. It's time to worship.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In in the questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are my light, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore.
Up next, we've got some prayers. Thanks, Emily.
Thank you, Emily.
I am now going to say a prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for telling us this lovely story thousands of years ago. Thank you that you would have invited everyone to your party. We know that you love the poor and the sick and wanted to help them. Jesus, please help me to be kind and nice to everyone to make this world a better place. Please let us be kind and courageous to those who are less fortunate than us. We all pray in your name. Amen.
Thank you all, everyone. We hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you next week for the next celebration.